all of that being said about my exploration efforts in District 1, I became absolutely fascinated with the Serpentine, with these volcanic mounds that are oil productive.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be producing oil out of volcanic or igneous rocks.
That's right.
And yet these volcanic igneous deposits have, some of the fields are quite lucrative.
Yeah.
Besides the economic standpoint, I find them absolutely intriguing.
Oh, yeah.
Something about these deposits, these rock deposits, that I think very few people are aware of is how unique they actually are, and that's part, to me, that's part of the romance. I mean, and these particular ones in Texas here, the Serpentines, they all are with silicate contents around 40% or so, which is really low.
Yeah.
And you have these rocks are they're intrusive up along the outcrop section. In other words, the exposures at the surface these are intrusive rocks, but really fine grained. They're still volcanic. They're right on the edge of, they're not plutonic by any means. They're still volcanic.
Yeah. Interesting.
And then as you go basinward, down dip into the subsurface, they change, and they're characterized by these volcanic tuff mounds. Highly altered, diagenetically altered volcanic tuff mounds. Well, collectively, the intrusive and the extrusive ones are called the Balcones Igneous Province, or the BIP. And the BIP is absolutely unique from the standpoint of, you've got ultramafic volcanics that are relatively young. The vast bulk of ultramafic rocks are Archean or Mesoproterozoic at the youngest. These are Mesozoic. I mean, and extremely young. And they are deposited, these ultramafic volcanics are deposited on a continental passive margin.
Yeah.
There's no other place on the planet, on Earth, that you can point to and say, here are ultramafic volcanics deposited on a
shelf margin,
continental passive margin. No other place on Earth.
Isn't that amazing?
Not only that, there's not a really good explanation as to how these are even emplaced.